This is the Rabbit Hutch house, and it was Mary Clark who tried to make. She was trying to make the best of everything. So that she had so many little children in this house, right? All of them, and the Briar Patch.
Born and bred in the Briar Patch.
And because you have a laughing place, but she had all the kids, and they were happy, they were living, but they were busting at the seams because it's a little house.
Well, all their houses.
They expanded. When we go see the next house, it was so relieving to have it be so much bigger. But it's just a couple streets over. And if you're familiar with this area, you just look around, the houses are just not getting much bigger.
What year did they live in this house?
They were here through the 1910 census, so by the 1920 census, they were the next house. So 1920, well, I don't know if it was 24 or 25. When was your mom born?
So 100 years
So
ago.
she may have not been born yet in this house, but by that one, she was on the census. Oh, so I thought this one was there.
No, the Briar Patch one's got to be the next house.
So that's Briar Patch. This must be the Rabbit Hutch thing. Because somebody called it a Rabbit Hutch once somewhere.
And it looks like it.
So then it's probably the Briar Patch is the next one.
Right, because that's where Mom said when she was really mad at her friend, they would sit on the curb and she'd yell the worst word she knew, which was phooey. And her friend across the street, they'd say phooey, and standing there having a fight. That's the worst word she knew.
There you go, phooey.
When the kids were going to school, I've heard this, she, the first couple times, walked with them, but the moms would all come out of their houses and then kind of watch as the kids were walking down the road towards the school to make sure that they all got there. And then they would know as they were dropping them off, and then so all the moms would kind of come out at the same time when school was ending and be there to watch the kids walking back and forth to make sure that they were safe, because during the 1910s, 20s, and the railroad was moving through, there was a lot of
Murderers.
unsavory people in the area. And there were some problems, and so they just were making sure that their kids were protected as they went. And so they just talked about how they would all come out and they could see each other as they were going and as the kids would go, and then they would come in, and then when they would come back in, the moms would signal to each other that they had made it home, and then they could go in, and that way the kids were protected as they came and went.
Hurrah for the moms!
Hurrah for the moms!
I like that it says welcome home.
Me too.
Yeah.
All right. So
Yeah, it's probably original.
no, Howard. Sorry, Howard. Are we heading to the next one?
Yeah, there's anybody else?